She was covered in leather and gold, 21 years old. I lost her in the cold. It's unfair, she's out there somewhere, somewhere in Brooklyn. She's somewhere in Brooklyn. Little Miss Perfect sitting at the train stop, red Nike high tops, listening to hip hop while we were waiting. Started conversating before I got a name. Along came a train. Next stop, Brooklyn. Now I'm looking, she was covered in leather and gold, 21 years old. I lost her in the cold. It's unfair, she's out there somewhere in Brooklyn. She's somewhere in Brooklyn. On the street, kicking rocks, circling the same block. Greenpoint or Flatbush, checking every corner shop, tapping people's shoulders, asking if they know her. Every day's the same, it's back to the train. Next stop, Brooklyn. I'm still looking, she was covered in leather and gold, 21 years old. I lost her in the cold. It's unfair, she's out there somewhere in Brooklyn. She's somewhere in Brooklyn. Oh, 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 I wonder, will we ever meet again? Oh, 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 I wonder, will we ever meet again? Oh, 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 yeah, I wonder if we'll ever meet again. Oh, oh, I hope we do, somewhere in Brooklyn. She was covered in leather and gold, 21 years old. I lost her in the cold. It's unfair, she's out there somewhere in Brooklyn. She's somewhere in Brooklyn. Little Miss Perfect sitting at the train stop, red Nike high tops, listening to hip hop while we were waiting. Started conversating before I got
should share life together. Kevin and Riza stand here before me to declare that even though they know and love each other profoundly, 2 additional elements are necessary. Those elements are love and the support of friends and family. By holding this service of commitment in this place with friends and family, we are gathered to acknowledge the dependence upon God in their conscious and deliberate invitation for God to be an integral part of their marriage. They humbly ask God to bestow his blessing. Riza and Kevin want to acknowledge their parents on this occasion. Today, they offer profound gratitude to you as their parents for all the love and care you have shown in raising them. The unconditional love and support that you have continually offered them has inspired them to become what they are today. And they want to thank you from the bottom of their hearts for guiding them to this celebration of love here today. Without you, this day would not be possible. We also want to remember family members who cannot be here because of distance, or perhaps because they passed. Although they may have passed or are not here physically, we know that they are here in our hearts. We acknowledge them, we acknowledge their love, and we welcome them here today. If you are ready to step into the whole circle of marriage, assuming all rights and obligations, abundant yours, please do. Do you, Kevin, take this woman, Riza, as your wife, to love her and honor her, to nurture her, serve her, and support her in times of joy and in times of difficulty? Do you promise to remain by her side regardless of the trouble that befalls you, in the presence of temptation to forsake all others? Do you promise to remain steadfast and true? Do you promise with all your heart and soul to honor this vow till death do you part? If so, say, I will.
I will.
Riza. Do you, Riza, take this man, Kevin, as your husband, to love him and honor him, to nurture him, serve him and support him in times of joy and in times of difficulty? Do you promise to remain by his side, regardless of what trouble befalls you, in the presence of temptation, to forsake all others? Do you promise to remain steadfast and true? Do you promise with all your heart and soul to honor this vow till death do you part? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Acknowledging that God has brought together Kevin and Riza, who today has the honor of presenting this man and this woman, and that is, of course, all of you, correct? We can count on your support in the future, to love them and support them, to offer your guidance, especially the grandparents and the parents who've been down this road. I think we have 60 years over there and 61 years here. They know what they're doing. Now I ask Amy to come forward to do a reading. I'm right up here. Stand to your right.
This day forward. From this day forward, let us laugh together.
Wait a minute, we got it.
From this day forward. From this day forward, let us laugh together and plan together. Let us find our favorite places and go together. Let us enjoy the sunshine and the rain, being alone together and in crowds together. From this day forward together, let us love. Let us walk together. Let us walk together, yet not as one, but such that our shadows order to develop to the fullest, to be free, we must have solitude and individuality. Let me wander in solitude when I need to be alone, yet be near when I need you. Let us share our love. Give freely of your love, but do not smother me. My soul must breathe the free air. Take my love, but do not demand it, for love given of obligation is stale and without life. Let us share our lives. Share my life, but do not try to shape it. Let me share your life, but do not let it revolve around me. Let us share ourselves. Accept me as I am. Do not attempt to change me to fit your dreams. Respect me for what I am, not for what I was or one day may be. Share yourself with me, but do not allow me to limit your freedom or bind your soul. Let us share our minds, thoughts, goals, values, and dreams. Let us develop these within ourselves without restriction or loss of freedom. Thus, our two free souls may wander together as they develop in freedom.
We have the rings. Ring, circle. Circle is geometrically never ending. Continues, comes back and meets itself. This union should be continuing, never ending. And in the poem or reading that we just read, do not have a dream of your own to make me conform to. This is my suggestion to the two of you. Form new dreams together. Your dream, not his dream, not her dream, our dream. The symbol, a circle, has long been a symbol of God. And now, place the ring on her finger and repeat after me. Do you take her to be your wedded wife?
I will.
You promise to be true to her in sickness and in health, rich and poor, until death do you part. I now ask you to freeze up. You ask Kevin. Have us full from this day forward, better up forward, a richer up forward, sickness and in health, until death do you part. You so say. You do. Good. In the presence of God, your family and friends today, you have spoken the words and performed the rites which unite your lives. May all that life brings you strengthen the bond you have declared this day. May all your loved ones, those present and those here in spirit only, continue to rejoice in the warmth and love that has united you. By the witness of all gathered here, I now declare you husband and wife. You may Now I have one last question, very important question. Do you promise to love and cherish Jaeger? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, turn and face the people, Mr. and Mrs. Kevin Mueller. Yeah. Kevin, Jaeger.
And Jaeger. Call it Jaeger. Will be a blessing to themselves and more importantly to all of us. And we ask that all of us here tonight would bless them. And Lord, we just ask that you give your mercy and grace to us this evening. Your love for each other. It is joyous and it is good. Kevin is your father, and I can speak also for your mother. It's one of the few times. That there's nothing more satisfying to a parent than to see their children happy and whole. Riza, you do that for Kevin.
Thank you, Riza.
What Kathy and I have found to be true, there's nothing more important than to find a partner to travel life's journey together. We are made to be interdependent upon one another for our fulfillment, and more importantly, our happiness. What we all crave is approval, acceptance, and appreciation. Kevin and Riza are doing that for each other, and that's what being in love is. However, there will be times when each of you won't be there in precisely the way you want the other to, at exactly the moment you want them to. There will come a time when you'll think you'll know each other to the point of believing that you think you know what the other person is thinking and how they react. Never stop listening. Mind reading isn't 100%. Right, Kathy? Not everything will be peaches and cream. When all is not going well, you will have misunderstandings and disagreements. In those times, remember you are both good-hearted people, but not perfect. Remember, you want the best for each other. That's a daily decision. Sometimes more than daily. Remember that 90% of happiness is being there for each other, supporting each other.
I thought it was 90% of the tree was air.
It's only in golf. So how will you know you're still in love when it doesn't feel like it? You'll know it's love when it brings out the better in yourself. What you've done for each other and must continue to do is pass over each other's weak and foolish things and draw into the light all the beauty that no one else looked quite far enough to find, but was always there in both of you. You found it in each other, and you'll find more. Your love for each other is more than a passing infatuation. You have found love together by being yourselves, and perhaps that is what being married, being one, being a friend to each other means after all. Build your life together to last. What you have is very precious and fulfilling for each of you. Take care of yourselves. Nurture your marriage. Raise your glasses. Teresa and Kevin, may God pour out His love, His blessings on you now and forever.
After we're done with the groom side, and now it's the bride's turn. And that will be courtesy of Mr. Jaime Campolina, the uncle of the bride.
Harry, is this sponsored by GoDog.com?
Yes. Good evening. My name is Harry Pangolina, and I'm Risa's uncle. This will be brief and meaningful, like Risa's engagement. It is an honor to stand here and represent Risa's father. Her father, Buddy, was my brother. When Gigi and I was married, Kuya Buddy represented my parents. We invited him for a wedding. He flew from the Philippines. I was very happy, and he joined us for the celebration. Now, my chance to do the same thing to you. I'm sure he's delighted that you are marrying a wonderful man. Your mother too, although he's not able to come. I remember the first time that we met Kevin. Risa called me and asked if he can bring someone to the house to watch the Pacquiao fight. The whole family was there. We are a big group and loud. And obviously, you didn't scare us. I mean, you didn't scare you. We didn't scare you. You told Gigi before you left that we will see you around more often. You were not lying. We are very excited that you and Risa are getting married. Marriage is a big step in life and quite challenging, especially with someone of different background and culture. Let me tell you about the Filipino in general. We stick together. You marry one, you marry the whole family. We are loud and fun-loving. We love parties. Potluck most of the time. You can bring beer. You are the designated person to bring beer from now on. We have difficulty pronouncing F and a P. For example, we say I for 5, or fish for fish. We have no gender in Filipino. We have word for everything in Tagalog. We sometimes interchange he or she for he. Girls are not into sports. We don't have football. So Risa, you have to learn about sports, especially football, college football. If you want to have long-lasting marriage, you have to understand that during football season, football is the priority. Schedule family activities according to game times. That doesn't mean that Kevin neglects you, but that's how it is. Always love and respect each other. Have time to one another. Keep family close. With baby coming, it's good for children to have grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins around. Have faith in God. The family that prays together stays together. And the most important thing that I learned with 25 years of marriage with my awesome wife and my two beautiful children is I follow the golden rule in the house. A happy wife is a happy life. Keep your wife happy. Because when mommy is happy, daddy is happy. The kids are happy. Everybody's happy. Well, congratulations for both of you. We wish you the best. We are here for you. We are family now. Everybody raise your cheers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jaime Pantolina. And now, it's the turn of the best man, Mr. Chris Stackel.
Hello everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Chris Stackel. I've known Kevin for about 20 years now. On behalf of Kevin and Louisa, I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening and celebrating this with them. On behalf of Kathy and Stan, thank you for hosting tonight. It's a wonderful evening.
And for Jaeger.
And for Jaeger and all the entertainment he's given us this weekend. As I said, I've known Kevin for about 20 years now, and the single thing that has struck me the most about him is how loyal a friend he's always been to me. Though it's not easy becoming his friend. He has lots of acquaintances. He's easy to talk to in the bar. He has a lot of fun. But really becoming his friend is a real process. It's almost like a hazier vetting. I akin it to maybe going through TSA security checkpoint. Not the 1990s version where you just throw your bag on the thing and walk through the gate. No, we're talking take your belt off, your shoes. Maybe you have a little gold star on there and they say, sir, this way with me. And it took me a long time to figure out why he did this. And what I came to was, for him, friendship is a lifelong commitment. Something he does not take lightly. And I have no doubt that Kevin will share the same loyalty, commitment, friendship that he has with all of us with the result. So please lift your glasses and toast the bride and groom. Reason, Kevin, may all your days be filled with the happiness and love that we celebrate today. May you find each other in the darkness and bring a bit of extra light to each other every day. Cheers.
Cheers. And now, let's all welcome.
Okay, I'm sorry so I can't memorize my post. She wants me to memorize my post, but I see all of you have been ready, so I will do my best. Anyway, Risa and I goes a long way back. She's like a sister to me. We met in college. We were became friends first year college, and we became seatmates for the whole 4-year run. And then all the happenings, we went together, and all the heartaches, and also during the college days, it wasn't really that easy. We've been through a lot of hard times and tough case presentations. Anyway, hold on, let me. Okay, so we've been through thick and thin, and no matter what the situation is, so she's there to support me. And being a true friend, thank you so much, Lisa. I really value our friendship. So Kevin, please take care of Lisa. She's really one of the nicest person.
Is that what you said a couple weeks ago?
Yes, that's why. Yes. Yes, she is. So you're gonna be with her all your life, so please do take care of her. Hey, I don't want her to get hurt. And then, and now on your wedding day, I can only wish that with all the good things you've done for me and the rest of our friends, may God reward you all the blessing and happiness together. Kevin, I've only known you for a short time, but it doesn't take long to know a person, especially if you are being yourself, and that is a good person and a good friend. I hope you also be a good husband to my friend and become a loving father to me. Just in case you're not, I know where you live. To the new husband and wife, may your love prosper and last forever. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Thank you everybody for coming out. This was a little bit unexpected. I think when we first started talking about getting married, we were literally talking about going to the courthouse and getting married there. Randy, you started all of this.
I did?
Yes.
What happened?
I get a call from Randy. We're coming down, we're not going to miss your wedding. I called my parents a couple hours later because they pretty much said the same thing. I knew they were coming. And I told them, I'm like, I'm not turning any family members down. I'm not going to say no to any family members or anything like that. And so, Randy, in a way, you started all of this. So you guys can thank my Uncle Randy for giving us the idea. And we got a lot busier after that weekend, just trying to figure everything out and getting it all worked out. Calm here. Sorry. I'm sure everybody has met Jaeger at this point. He has separation anxiety. I'm hoping Risa is almost a little like that, but not quite as I am excited to join the Pamplina side of the family. I don't even know how to describe. You guys remind me so much of my family. You're like my family in Michigan, which is a big thing. We have, you can see how many Hickses showed up tonight. Now, before you might have heard the word Hicks and thought of something different. Hopefully now when you think of a Hick, this will be your memory. But to the Pamplina family and all the other family that's here, Hedwas, Nagala, thank you for allowing me to join your family as well. It means a lot to me, and that was a big part of why I knew I wanted to marry Risa as well. Risa, obviously, is beautiful. We're going to be married for quite some time. We're going to probably be asking for some help at some point. I mean, just sit down and... So, Harry and Gigi, I'm sure we're going to be talking to you guys quite a bit. I hope that you'll still talk to me. Especially when Risa starts yelling at me in Tagalog, I'm going to need a translator. Because I'm just going to say, I know she's upset. I have no idea what she's talking about. Rennie, thank you for all your help and everything like that. I hope that you are around. Your family is awesome, your kids are awesome, your wife is awesome, just your whole family and everything. Kind of like what Chris said, although I did not haze the Pampolina family. Chris has seen me haze people. I'm not kind at the beginning a lot of times. But you guys are, I know, I want everybody around. I know I'm marrying Riza, that's the first priority, but a family does come with that, and I'm glad that you guys are going to be part of it. This, I want to be a fun night. The music I like is very inappropriate for weddings, so please request whatever you want, because we can't listen to what I like. I'm guessing Metallica, Marilyn Manson, 9 Inch Nails, listen to some Nirvana, are pretty much out of the question. I haven't listened to music probably in about 10 years, so I don't know what's current. So James and Leanne, please request the music. Everybody, have fun, drink, have a great time. You're here on vacation, you're here to celebrate our wedding. And the most important thing to me after getting married is you guys having a great time tonight. This is only happening once. I'm never going through this again. I don't plan on going through it again. Hopefully, most of you are still here for our 50th anniversary. Thank you again for coming.
He's asking me if I want to say something. I said, of course. Are you okay, Kathy? Or Mom? When I first met Kevin, I told my friend I'm dating a white guy. Everybody's happy and excited. They would say like, at last, or finally, or it's about time. But when we were like exclusively dating, we're getting serious. Then one of my friends told me like, it's actually Con. She texted me and she said, are you sure this is a commitment? I said, I think I'm ready for commitment. I'm 35. Then she told me like, no, what I meant is this is a commitment that you're going to speak English for the rest of your life. It's going to be like 24/7. Then of course, after I heard that, I paused. That's a realization, yeah, that's gonna be hard for me. Then I told Kevin about that, are you sure you wanted this thing to work? Because I'm a Filipino, I'm having problems with communication, and he was just laughing at me. He doesn't believe me. He thinks my English is okay. And he's still laughing, you'll see. I told him my English expires, it only goes for 2 hours a day. And most of it I use it at work, so after work, that's gonna be a problem. Kidding aside, I think I met Kevin in the right place, right time. I'm saying it's a God's time. It's handpicked for me. So, thank you all for everything. Thank you for coming. My family, thanks for your support. Of course, Kevin Stanley, thank you. And of course, I wanted to thank my friends. The reason why they're here is to help me. Like I asked them, I'm giving you 2 choices. It's either you toast for me or you do something for me. And obviously, they don't want to speak English. So they're doing all this stuff for me. Con, she did all the slides presentation, the technicals, she's doing the video. And Sir Arnold, would you believe, he's my teacher in college. And now he's my driver, he's my singer, and he did all the errands for me. Of course, Lizelle, she helped me from day 1. So, of course, Fresh is crying right now. I told her, are you the mom of the bride? Can you walk with me? So anyway, I'm blessed with friends and family, so thank you, everybody. Let's have fun.
really appreciate the distance that everybody took to get here. I mean, a lot of you came from Michigan, and for me, I did not expect I didn't expect it. So thank you.
Teach you